I literally just recorded this entire video, and the card said that it was full for whatever reason. It wasn't full. There wasn't anything on that SD card, but oh well. What is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD. Wanted to hear back here in PlayStation Source, and of course, y'all probably already know State of Play did get announced for this Thursday. Get hyped for that. And I was working on the video that was involving the State of Play and what could actually come to fruition, but it did involve a lot of first party stuff. So now that we know now that the first party stuff is not involved in this State of Play, let's go over what could be here at this State of Play involving what they have laid out that will be here from the mouth of the PlayStation blog, from what they've said, okay, about the State of Play. All right, so this is starting, and this is going down July 8th, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, and 11 p.m. CEST. Now listen, you could go to Twitch, right? And you can go to Twitch and you can go to your favorite outlet or whatever and watch their reactions. That's great and all, but why not watch it with the boys? Why not come watch it with the homie? You know what I'm saying? I'll be streaming this, of course, and reacting to it live and everything, so y'all be able to definitely pull up here to chat and definitely have some fun with the boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely excited for this, and of course I will be streaming this State of Play on Thursday, and I'll start maybe like 10-15 minutes earlier. But let's go over what they have said that is going on in this State of Play. They've said two things here. One, we will be getting a Deathloop 9-minute extended gameplay scene, which we'll talk about later on. Then the rest of the 21 minutes will be dedicated to indie and third-party games, totaling to 30 minutes of State of Play. So let's go over the Deathloop stuff first. You know what I'm saying? Now Deathloop, I'm not like the most hype about this game overall, right? And I know a lot of people in the community have been voicing their opinions that they feel that this game has been shown too many times and they just want to play the game and just want it over with, right? So I can totally get that perspective, but at least I gotta admit, I gotta keep it honest, right? I gotta keep it honest. Every time I see this game, I get a little bit more impressed by it every single time I see it. So, maybe this is the one where I actually really get grabbed by this game, and I actually do end up saying that I will be getting a day one, because right now it's not a day one for me, but I am still curious about the game, you know what I'm saying? So who knows? I mean, I'm not particularly hating on Deathloop showcase and everything, but I do understand those that are sold on the game and just want it to just come out, right? So I totally get that. But we'll be getting 9 minutes of Deathloop gameplay. We'll see new abilities, new gameplay, etc. So we'll see how that all goes on Thursday, but we'll also be getting a variety of indie and third-party announcements as well, which will mainly be the topic here. We're going to go over all of the possible indie games that at least I think could be shown, and maybe some other things as well at the end of the video that might be super hype, and things that I'm not super sold on, but I guess could be here, right? So first up, Kena Bridge of Spirits, you know what I'm saying? This is right around the corner, August 24th. I was thinking that this could get its own State of Play, but I figured, why not? If it being so close to here, let's do it. But there was also talk on the blog when they announced this State of Play that, because there is no first party showings at all in this State of Play, that they did do a little bit of a tease that, hey, there will be updates on that later on this summer. So maybe there is another State of Play that is more first party focused, that is happening in probably August or something like that, where Kena could be there. But I think Kena might be here just because it's coming out August 24th, right? Maybe they just want to show it off one more time. And yeah, we did see some more gameplay at E3, but why not show it off one more time here at this State of Play? I think it's possible, and I would like to see it because Kena is definitely day one for me personally. So very hyped for Kena Bridge of Spirits in August. Now next up here, this one I think is pretty likely overall, okay? Grand Theft Auto 5 PS5 version. We know that when the upgraded version drops on November 11, 2021, we will be getting access as PS Plus PS5 owners, PS Plus subscribers that are PS5 owners. There we go. We will be getting GTA Online for 3 months. Access to that mode and everything, and I think we get to keep access to it overall. I think I'm not really sure on that, but they still have not shown the upgraded version at all from like a gameplay perspective, so maybe we might see that on Thursday. That could be cool, you know what I'm saying? Give me a reason to go back into GTA 5 and GTA Online. I'm down for that. It's a marketing deal, so I get it. So that might be here on Thursday, but let's go into some indies that were shown off at the PS5 showcase, at least some of them were, and go over what could possibly be here at this State of Play. First up here, Stray. It is a third person, or I guess third cat, right? Because you're playing as a cat, I think. But a third-person perspective adventure puzzle game by Blue 12 Studio. It was shown off last year at PS5 Showcase, and it takes place in a city with only robots and cats that inhabit it. And it's a dark city with, you know, just visual cues that definitely speak to me in terms of having colorful neon lights in a dark city. I'm always down for that. So this could be interesting, and we haven't heard about it since, so maybe we could see this on Thursday at the State of Play. We will have to see when it comes out, but I would like to see some Stray. I would be down for that personally. Next up here, another game that we know very, very little about is Jet the Far Shore. It's an indie game announced at the PS5 Showcase last year, and it will bring players on an interstellar trip to carve out a future for a people haunted by oblivion in this cinematic adventure game. It was slated for PS4 and PS5, and it was due out holiday 2020, but was delayed until 2021. And so we do not have a set release date on it. We do just have 2021. So maybe it's time to, you know, kick it up. Maybe it comes out this fall. I could definitely see that happening. Or maybe it gets delayed again, who knows, right? But maybe Jet the Far Shore might pull up. We'll have to see. Next up here, we have another game here called Quantum Error that has not dropped yet. It's still set for 2021. It's this first-person horror game where you play as a fighter, and, you know, to be honest, it looks kind of mid, low-key. Like, look, man, I'm not even going front. It looks a little bit mid, you know what I'm saying? But hey, maybe we see it. Maybe it looks better than what we saw last time of it. But we do have a lot of gameplay of this game, and it looks like definitely a almost finished project, right? So I mean, you know, probably not a ton of improvements to be shown here, maybe, but who knows? Maybe it looks good when if it gets shown at this State of Play. We'll have to see about Quantum Error. Just want to put that on the radar as well. Now, another one that I think might be a little bit more credible and might actually be here is Little Devil Inside. Now Little Devil Inside is a third-person RPG action-adventure game. It's developed and published by NeoStream Interactive. The game's single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes both follow the professional and personal lives of explorers searching for monsters and supernatural events in a 19th century-inspired world. It is due out this month, guys. That's the latest news, that it is due out July 2021, although we did have a tweet from PlayStation Latin America that was kind of kicking up the, you know, dust on this game again and saying, hey, you know, it's coming out this month, but it was mysteriously and quietly removed from their Twitter. So I'm thinking one of two things here. One, maybe it does show up at this State of Play and it is delayed, or two, they wanted to announce the date here officially, right? And maybe they didn't want this tweet out there that was an ambiguous, you know, release date. I don't know. I'm not sure about, you know, that whole thing, right? But maybe we see Little Devil Inside, given that it is supposed to be out this month and everything. And I could, you know, I can see it. So we will see if that does come to fruition. But next up here, little game I just want to shout out, Goodbye Volcano High. It was at the PS5 Showcase. It's about, you know, this you know, dinosaur like community, and it's back in the day being like thousands of years ago, where these dinosaurs are like in high school, but they're dealing with the prospect of the end of the world with the meteor hitting that destroyed and killed all of the dinosaurs, right? So that's what that game's about. It is slated for 2021, so maybe we could see that here get announced and get a date as well for fall, but we'll have to see on that whole standpoint. But the other game that is mad interesting that we have not heard about yet is Ghostwire Tokyo. This game's been pretty quiet, okay? It's the other Bethesda game that is exclusive to PS5, and it's apparently still coming out October 2021. Now, we're a little bit close to that. We do have Deathloop here in the mix as well that is coming out at a similar point in time as well. So we'll have to see what happens here with this game, it being a Bethesda game as well. But in case you guys were not aware of the plot real quick, nearly all of Tokyo's citizens have vanished mysteriously, and otherworldly, known as visitors, have invaded the city. The player character's supernatural powers begin to manifest. As the player combats these spirits haunting the city, he encounters a group of people wearing masks who may unveil the mystery behind the strange events in Tokyo. And so this is that first person game and everything, action adventure, whatever you want to call it. And you know, we do not know a ton about it, but I could see it, you know, showing up here, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, we have to hear about this game, right? Like, it's still due out for October. We still don't know what's going on with this game, so we'll have to see. This is possibly going to be at the State of Play. Now, what I just went over, you know, those lists of games are like the most likely thing to happen, right? But let's get a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get a little crazy. Okay, let's look at what I think could be the out there predictions, right? Given that they did say, hey, you know, the indie and third party. Okay, so third party can mean a lot of different things. It could also mean Square Enix, right? So does Final Fantasy 16 come to this conference? Now, to be honest, given that they have teased a first-party focused state of play in this blog post here, I'm pretty, you know, not sold on the prospect of Final Fantasy 16 actually being here. I would die, like that'd be cool because I really want to just see more about this game and everything. Me as a, you know, new Final Fantasy fan, definitely want to see more about 16. So this could possibly be here, but I can honestly see them just saving it for the major state of play that's first party focused and everything. I could maybe see that, but who knows? Maybe it does pull up. I'll be excited, but I'm not really holding my breath for Final Fantasy 16. The other one, also Square Enix, Forspoken. Now this is going to be a new IP. It is debuting on PS5. This one I'm way less sold on than Final Fantasy 16, given that it's so early in Forspoken's life cycle right now, and they probably don't have a lot made and everything for this game, and probably just not ready to show it. But I would be very, 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 very happy to see Forspoken at this day of play. But once again, same boat as Final Fantasy 16. Not holding my breath. Could not be there easily. Now the last one here is an indie game. Okay, this one I want to see real bad. Okay, and maybe there's a chance that this does pull up, but we'll have to see. This game called Season. Now this game was by Scavenger Studios, who did Darwin Project, a like battle royale type of, you know, game that I actually liked, but it did die earlier this year, I think it was, or last year, I forgot. But it's essentially like this story that is narrative focused. You're like a photographer and you're going around different locations and taking images of these beautiful landscapes. A great art style. I love the vibe of this game, the music, the trailer. Like I love everything about Season so far from what we've seen, and I would love to see this game be at state of play. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it looks fire. But we'll have to see this state of play. Not hold my breath for any of these three, but I would like to see these three are my like hype ones that I really have a very, very, very positive outlook on this state of play. But overall, kind of like, you know, to end the video, right, guys, we gotta really keep our expectations in check. Okay, they have said here that, yo, it is indie, third-party games, and Deathloop. All right, everyone needs to calm down. Okay, everyone needs to calm down, relax, chill out. Yes, we have Horizon. Yes, we have God of War. Yes, we have Factions. Yes, we have the Blue Point acquisition, if that's even real or not, if that even gets announced at a state of play, who knows, right? There's that. There's a ton of first party stuff. Death Stranding Director's Cut, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. There's a ton of stuff involving first party, right? But we got to really just take a step back, chill out, know that this is just Deathloop, indies, and third-party games. Okay, we'll all have a good time. Okay, we'll see how it all pans out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely react with me here on the channel. Check it out. Thursday, July 8th. I'll be here streaming it, and you should be in the chat too. You know what I'm saying? Also, while you are down there, in the description, leave a like on the video. Let me know what you guys think about the state of play. Are you excited for what we have seen so far involving what will be there? Or do you have another idea what could be here as well? Let me know your thoughts. Let me comments below. Down there, Twitter, Discord, Anchor link to listen to our podcast, like Saves All Podcast, every week on Sunday. And yep, stream series still going on the channel. We are streaming Metal Gear Solid 5. It's a great game. I've been loving it. Definitely pull up to the stream. We'll probably talk about it tonight as well on stream for Metal Gear Solid 5. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And as always, greatness awaits.